Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Flow of Consciousness YouTube channel. Today I'm sitting in the center of Pompeii, Italy, and yesterday me and my friends we went on a hike on the Vesuvius volcano. Now I wanted to take the time to sit down with you guys and have a short conversation about frustration, because yesterday I had an idea in my mind that I wanted to create. I wanted to shoot a certain type of video and I've never done it before. So there were a lot of issues that came up that were blocking the path towards the end goal that I set in mind, right? If we set an end goal and we encounter blockages, we encounter challenges, this can be a great source of frustration. But frustration shows that you know you're capable of more than you're currently performing at. You know, you have a vision for yourself and you feel frustrated because you know that you have the potential to create something amazing, but there is just stuff that is holding you back. There is weather circumstances, there is sound circumstances, there is personal circumstances, there is all kinds of circumstances that can get in your way on your path to your goal. And when you encounter these, you feel very frustrated. Now, it's actually a healthy emotion to experience, especially if you use it as source, if you use it as inspiration, as fuel for what you want to accomplish in your life. I think that frustration can be a stepping stone to really going hard towards your goals, to really looking for the things that challenge you and get out of your comfort zone. And it can light a fire under your ass, right? Like right now they're cutting some kind of stones here in the street. I don't know how loud it will be on my audio, but it is really distracting, and it's very frustrating, right? Because I want to create and record a really good video for you guys, and then there is all these, life gets in the way sometimes, and that's okay. Life will get in the way of your goals. You just have to circumvent, you just have to circle around the obstacle or climb over it or punch through it. Sometimes you can do that, but punching through the obstacle is usually causing you to expend a lot more energy than you would if you would just be agile. I think that developing a certain agility in life can really help you feel a lot more at peace, because if you stay rigid, if you're unwilling to be flexible with what you set out for yourself to do, then you will run into a lot of frustration. And like I said earlier, frustration can be a good thing. It can be a great source of strength, of power, of energy. And simultaneously, on the other hand, too much frustration can be very debilitating sometimes. It can get you stuck, it can get you fixed. And that is, I think, something to be aware of. And definitely something that I need to be aware of, because I got so stuck and fixed on, I want to reach this goal today. I want to accomplish creating a beautiful video for you guys. And I feel like I didn't succeed. And at first I felt very bad about that. I felt like I failed my intentions to create a beautiful video. But after reflecting about it a little bit and after thinking about it, it's actually a blessing that I was able to even shoot a video like that. I was in a beautiful location with my friends. We had camera gear with us. It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining. Nature was smelling good. I could feel my blood pumping as we were walking up the volcano. And so it's actually a blessing that I was able to be there. To even be there is a blessing in and of itself. And I challenged myself. I went out of my comfort zone to create something that I have never created before. You have to start somewhere. You have to start at the beginning where you have no experience, and you build up your experience. And challenging yourself, getting out of your comfort zone, will cause you to feel frustrated. Like it does with me. It absolutely will. And that's totally okay. You can feel frustrated. You really can feel frustrated. That's fine. Right? Set out goals for yourself, work towards them, and expect to be frustrated, because there is going to be roadblocks, there's going to be obstacles. And the frustration, allow it to fuel you to come up with solutions to the problems, to come up with solutions to your mental blockages, because I had so many mental blockages yesterday. I was in my head. I couldn't come up with something that I wanted to talk about. It was not working. And I felt so frustrated because of that. But in hindsight, now that I think about it, now that I've had the time to reflect, it was actually a good thing. And I feel so grateful that I did that. I feel so grateful that I shot that video, even though I don't think it's good. But on the other hand, I still decided to push through. I still created it. I still finished it. And I want to live my own vision. I said in previous videos, done is better than perfect. And that is really the case. Done is better than perfect. I was able to get in some more practice. I was able to expose myself to a new stimulus, to a new environment, to a new challenge. And I think it's really important that you expose yourself to new challenges too. Don't get complacent. Don't stay inside all day. Try something new. If you feel like you have difficulties talking to people, go out in the streets and introduce yourself to a stranger. Say hi to a stranger. I used to be terrified of doing that. And now I do it very easily. I actually love doing it, to just talk to an attractive stranger in the streets and introduce myself. It is a great experience. But I was only able to get there because I started somewhere. And I ran into so many different roadblocks, and they made me feel very frustrated. Trust me, I was very frustrated on that path. Challenging your comfort zone is going to be frustrating, but that's okay. That's absolutely okay. So think about how you can challenge yourself, and how do you deal with feeling frustration? What do you do with that frustration? Can you use it as fuel, as inspiration to drive you forward? Or is it something that gets you stuck and that demotivates you? Maybe you can reflect on this and try to figure out ways how you can use your frustration as fuel to reach your goals. Okay, so me talking in a video about frustration, as I'm recording this, they are cutting stones in the street somewhere, and I want to record a good outro for you guys, and it's just messing up the audio, and I feel again super frustrated about this. So I will just, this is great, guys. So this is a real life example of me talking about frustration in a video and then getting extremely frustrated because of the circumstances, and then actually using this as fuel, as inspiration, to tell you guys that it's okay to be frustrated, and it's okay when life gets in the way, because you will be able to overcome it, and you will be able to use it as fuel to guide you towards your goals. So that is all I have for you today. I hope it was inspiring. I hope it made you think, because I believe that thinking about things is the key to really developing yourself as a human being and to grow into your most authentic self. And as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.